everybody, it's me, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the prices. So we're just going to get straight into it and talk about the prices of everything. So first we've got just a normal Switch itself. £396 is disgusting. If you go ahead and we search up the Nintendo Switch and we check prices of that now, don't believe that because that's not real. If you see here, that's 200, so they've added another pretty much 200 to that. Just for some stupid features that you need to pay for as well. Which is just completely disgusting of Nintendo to do to us, as we've already waited long enough for this to release. To be honest, they should go back to their retro consoles and redo them. Not retro, I'm talking 3DS, 2DS, DSi. Maybe redo them, make them back online again, instead of making us pay to do virtual game cards and to have Nintendo Online. Things like that you just shouldn't have to pay for. It's just so mean. So if we check down here, you can see the prices of the games, which is completely disgusting. £67. You can get 2-3 games with that on one of their older consoles, or even just a normal Switch. But because it's from release, they make it so expensive, which is so stupid. And for a physical one, you're trying to charge an extra £8 to £10. Just disgusting. Mario Kart World, yeah, it's a good game, but they go for all this weird pasty graphics. So we'll watch a trailer in a second to just see how bad it is. And then if you go down here to the Switch 2 camera, it's literally just a trashy green screen AliExpress Temu knockoff type camera. It's not even 1080p, it might be even 480p. It's just disgusting. I just keep on repeating that word because it's just disgusting. And if you see here, we've got the GameCube controller. Personally, they haven't even got the right triggers for it, as they're introducing GameCube games again, but the triggers aren't the same as the old ones. So for some of the GameCube games, you need to be able to press the trigger a certain amount, but they haven't added that feature, apparently. And here is the Pro Controller. I'm sorry, look at that price. I'm gonna say it one more time. This is disgusting. They're just don't buy it. And then Nintendo will finally realize we're not gonna be paying their prices anymore. They're just trying to get their CEOs off the streets and into some massive mansion. They're not living on the streets. They have enough money. Maybe fire some people that you don't need. And then here is the Switch 2 itself. Let's go ahead and watch a video. See, as you can see here, if you look how pasty it is. Look how pasty it is. Nintendo hasn't gone for shiny, glossy. They go for matty paste colors, which is completely... It's not hard to work on. No wonder they're trying to introduce 120 FPS, because most of their dumb games can load it. They should have thought of this ages ago.
Nintendo Switch 2 can adapt to suit your situation, however you like to play. In TV mode, use the dock to play on a bigger screen.
Now this thing, it's been like that for years. They need to change this because they know it's uncomfortable. That's why they sell a Pro Controller. Maybe make that more comfortable to fit in our hand, and we won't have a problem. And you don't need to make more products to get even more of our money. And here you can see the pasty color even more here. They spend so much time on the pasty characters and then add 3 little, I don't even know what they're called anymore. 3 little designs for the floor. The floor looks so Nintendo Wii era. They need to work harder.
In tabletop mode, place your console however you like using the stand, and share a controller with a friend.
Look here. You see the white box around the Switch. That means they're going to be releasing a Switch 2 OLED, which has no need. I'm guessing they're also going to release a Switch 2 Lite, just like the others. It's just so stupid. And if you look at these triggers, you're going to have to use them slide on things again, because they want more money. They just want more money for no reason. It's not funny anymore, Nintendo.
In handheld mode, play anywhere you go.
Even if you get a shot of this game, the new Donkey Kong game that they're releasing. By the way, it's like £65. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, £67, by the way. And look, you can tell that that's fake hair. That looks like Zelda hair. It should look
With these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Okay, look at the new Zelda here. But that's the thing though. Would you have good quality, good graphics, or smooth gameplay? I'd have both. So I wouldn't mind if I had good graphics and 60 FPS instead of bad graphics and bad quality. It's just not funny anymore, Nintendo.
Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from Nintendo Switch.
Here we are again with the pasty Mario Kart. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
That big of a difference.
The console's thick.
As again, the OLED is 7 inches. So if you consider it from the OLED, which is better than the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is still LCD, so they're trying to get you
Thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames
Here, 120 FPS only available in supported games.
per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Hopefully after years it doesn't become like all of a sudden really, really bad and just slips off like the old ones.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Okay, the mouse controls are pretty cool.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse, opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
Look, so all of your other hands here are going to be scraping against the table whilst you're playing. Just don't play like that.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls, so you can also play certain games using 2 mice, like this.
I wish they had the same ones as that game. Improved speakers.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop
Okay, the built-in mic is actually super good.
modes.
Easy voice chatting that you're not going to be able to use. The stupid button here. This button, as soon as you click it, this will pop up, but you have to pay.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D audio, that's been here since the DS.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, 3-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Oh look, again, 3D audio, only available in supported games after a system update. 3D audio can also be used via the built-in speakers. Of course. New stand.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Compare this stand to this stand. Yeah, let's just compare it to this real quick, guys. What's the difference? This one is way better. It's the whole back. Compared to this is just proof that they're going to be making a Switch 2 OLED. This is proof.
You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the US
because you're gonna need it when you've got your stand down and you can't access that bottom charging port. You have the above one, which is, it's good, but at the same time it's bad because I feel like there's gonna be people that try and put two in at the same time to try and double charge their Switch, but it's gonna end up bricking, and there's gonna
USB-C port found on the bottom of the console. There's one on top as well.
I don't like the grainy color here.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
Here's the really, really bad camera.
or charging in tabletop
Power
mode.
brick. The showcasing Mario Kart World again. Larger, faster storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
New dock, 4K support. Okay, 4K support is amazing for the TVs and monitors that can do it.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
60 FPS. I take that back about the 4K. 4K resolution and HDR are available in supported games and require compatible display. Frame rate is fixed to a maximum of 60 FPS for 4K output. That is stupid. Why would you do that? Go at 4K. Don't need to go to 60.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your console
Yeah,
cool.
this is good. This is
This
good.
helps keep performance stable.
This is good.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Overall, some of the features are good, but the amount that you have to pay for it is just stupidity. It's just stupidity. Straight stupidity. If you see the new games that's releasing with, yeah, these are good, but this should be a game demo. Because I don't think people are going to pay to see how their Switch works. That should come with it. Like, for example, that game that came with the Switch 1, yeah. It was free, by the way. Saving data and transfer, yeah, that comes with every Switch. Let's see what else we got. Also, if you guys see the Japanese Switch 2, if you didn't know, it is about £100 cheaper because it's region locked and it only is in the language Japanese, so you can't change that. But £100 difference for language is crazy. Stupidity. I can't believe Nintendo are really trying to get our money this bad. Like, still, look at the prices of the games to this day. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is £50. But then if you look on other websites here, like £25 maximum. Here you go, see? £25 maximum, and that's used. Game cards can't really get damaged unless you stomp on them. Nintendo needs to fix up their prices, and we need to let them know. Like here, £50 for some SD card is crazy. If I were you, I'd go with the Switch OLED, but if you really want to lose your money, then go for the Switch 2. And by the way, this bundle, as you can see here, it's not even going to be there forever. Crazy. That's about it for the Switch 2. The features are good, but like I said, the prices are just stupidity, disgusting, unbearable. If you're gonna get it, get it. It's nice to see what other versions of the Switch, say Zelda, Pokemon, what other versions they have. Also, if you look at the, what is it called, the upgrade packs, that is really dumb. You're paying to upgrade a game to a Switch 2 version. Why don't you just get it for free? If you have the Switch 2, you put the game cartridge in and it just gives you an update. Stupid. is the Mario Kart World trailer. This is from the Nintendo Direct, but oh well. Sky, they spent a lot of time on Sky. But as you can see, let me just pause it right there. The ground looks shockingly trash. And anything that they've made is all pasty, like, that's just shaded in. That's copy and pasted from a free animation pasted website. Yoshi actually does look pretty decent. If you look so close with the details, you can see, like, the road cracks don't look real at all. And the floor shadowing is really bad. Look how pasty Mario is. He needs to get an upgrade, like... Mario's been pasty because Nintendo can't be asked to edit him. Like, the animated Mario looks better than the normal one. He's so pasty. Like, look at the Mario movie. Yes. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. The sky looks the same. The sky looks amazing. They should start going for the real image. The real, like, real life Mario. They need to at least try instead of going for this pasty trash.
Let's go! Yahoo!
I like the availability choices. There's so many new options for this game. And the fact that you don't stop the world, like you just race till the end, is also pretty cool. So there's basically going to be no loading screens. Some of these maps do look good. They got this idea from the movie sort of thing. Cool, pretty bad. Overall, decent.